Welcome to my channel. My name is Emily, in case you don't know. I'm a relatively new vegan YouTuber, and I've been wanting to do videos kind of as an introduction to veganism for meat eaters and vegetarians. Just sort of a general overview of why people are vegan, how you become vegan, things like that. It's kind of trying to bridge the gap between vegetarians and meat eaters and vegans. Because I know there's a lot of kind of myths around. A lot of people, find it really hard to be vegan and don't really know how you do it, why you do it, and all things like that. So, yeah, I posted a video a few days ago about why people are vegan. Again, just sort of the ethics of it, philosophy of it, and why we're against the milk and dairy and everything industry. So this video I wanted more to be kind of a practical guide to how you actually become vegan. I've been vegan for 10 years, and I've seen quite a lot of changes in kind of like vegan products and the way that veganism is portrayed as well over that time. I've been vegetarian since birth, basically. Since birth. Before birth, actually. So I've never actually had meat or anything like that, but I have had, obviously, meat alternatives. I've tried quite a lot of things. Over my 22 years of life, I've had a variety of alternatives and things like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to give a little general rundown. So first of all, if you are considering going vegan, I'll say it for the meat eaters first, because I know that it's more difficult because you're cutting out a lot more. So there's different ways that people tend to do it. I went vegan pretty much overnight. Basically, I went to a dairy farm, and it's kind of a long story, but I didn't like it very much. So I told my mum, I want to be vegan. And she said, oh, okay, we'll give it a go for like a week and see how we do. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll do it. And then, literally the next day, I didn't have any milk or anything, and I had nothing non-vegan after that, just because I kind of made a decision in my mind, this stuff isn't food to me anymore, I'm not going to have it. So I just kind of went straight to veganism. And that is one way to do it, which I think works for some people, because I tend to do better if I just cut things out straight away, like kind of going cold turkey. Plus it's actually really fun trying to find those alternatives to things. So in the supermarket and stuff, it's annoying having to check labels, but it's actually kind of fun at the beginning, because you kind of see all this new stuff that you can try, and stuff that you'd never even thought of before, you know what I mean? You kind of just live day to day and you're like, oh yeah, this I can have, this is normal, you know. But it is quite interesting trying new things. So yeah, that's one way to do it. The other way is to transition. So especially probably if you're a meat eater, going like straight to veganism could be quite difficult. So slowly cutting out things like meat, or even red meat and then fish, and then slowly kind of transitioning. So it depends really what way works for you. Product wise, I probably would advise finding alternatives. So for example, with milk, you get soy milk. Just so you know, I'm probably going to reference things in the UK just because I live in the UK, obviously. So I don't really know about the US, but most of the stuff's in the US as well anyway. If not, they probably have more stuff really, but anyway. So instead of milk, soy milk, there's so many different types of milk now as well. I mean, when I first turned vegan, there was soy milk and oat milk, but that was awful. It's got better, I think, because a lot of people like oat milk now. But yeah, that was awful, and there was just that and soy milk. Now you've got soy milk, you've got oat milk, almond milk, a lot of people like that, cashew nut milk, coconut milk, rice milk. There's so many different types, and at least soy milk, if not a few others like almond milk, are readily available in like all supermarkets pretty much. Even smaller ones, like we have a Co-op around the corner, we have Tesco's down the road, Sainsbury's, the little ones, Tesco Metro, and the big ones will pretty much do soy milk and almond milk. The only thing is, they can be a bit more expensive. But if you get this kind of like just the non-branded ones, then it's not that much more expensive. I mean, we drink quite a lot of milk, and tea, coffee, cereal, stuff like that, and we're not by any means rich. So, I mean, if you feel like being very creative, you can make your own milk. soaking almonds and stuff like that. There's quite a few things online about it, but I haven't tried that yet, and I'm quite lazy, so. Okay, second rule, which most people find the most difficult to give up if you're going vegan, is cheese. Now, there's some debate about what's the best cheese, if any of them are good cheeses, but I was a big fan of cheese, I'm not gonna lie, and I tried so many vegan cheeses when I went vegan, like, unbelievable amount, and I hated most of them. I tried Cheesely, cheese I didn't like, I can't remember what the other ones were now. I think some of them aren't even around anymore, but I tried quite a few. Now, again, there's a lot more. There's Rio Life, there's, what's that Swedish one? The Swedish one is really, really nice, but I can't remember the name of it now. I'll post a link below if I can remember it. It's really nice though. But I think over the years, your taste buds definitely do change actually, because like soy milk now, I didn't like it back then. I could only have it like in cereal and stuff, but I wasn't a massive fan of it. Now it tastes like normal milk to me, and like with cheese, Violife and especially the cashew one, the Swedish one, tastes like cheese to me. It's amazing. So I just recommend keep trying things, and if you really like with cheese, if you really don't like it, then either you could try things that are kind of cheesy, like yeast flakes, I think, which people tend to put on things like in pasta and things like that, which kind of taste cheesish, if that's a word, and they can kind of curb your cravings. But if you really don't like it, then maybe stay away from cheese for like a bit, but your taste buds will adapt, and if you just find other things to eat, you know, other things that you like and stuff. Like, I used to have loads of cheese on pasta, and then I just ended up trying different sauces, trying different things in it, just trying different meals. And I got so distracted by trying all this new stuff that I didn't really think about the cheese or anything, and then when I tried it again, like the vegan cheese, I was like, oh, it's actually alright. I don't know if the actual, like, product changed or if it was just my taste buds, but either way, it was good. So, yeah. The other thing, chocolate, a lot of people, and ice cream. Yeah, sweet things. There's a lot of, again, in the UK, a lot of supermarkets do their own brand of, like, freeform. Freeform section will be your best friend. Watch out, because there's a lot of, like, gluten-free but not vegan stuff in there, but a lot of vegan stuff as well. So, like, Tesco's do vegan chocolate chip cookies and vegan chocolate bars and things like that. As well as, like, with biscuits, like bourbon biscuits, they're vegan. The Hobnob dark chocolate ones are vegan. Oreos are vegan. And the not white ones, the yellow ones, they're vegan as well. Jammy Dodgers are vegan. There's something like accidentally vegan foods that it is kind of, it doesn't really feel that weird, if you know what I mean. I know I've been vegan for like a long time, so it probably wouldn't feel weird to me, but like even back then there was quite a bit of like normal stuff that was vegan, so it didn't really feel that strange to me. But yeah, so if you're craving sweet things, then again, so many supermarkets do things like that, that it's quite easy really to curb some cravings if you're having them. As well as like the supermarket chocolate, there's also like in health food shops and stuff, Holland and Barrett, Harvest, Whole Foods, loads of other places that have a wider range of vegan chocolate, and online as well. Again, it kind of can be more expensive, but it's worth it if you really want. So yeah. Next, I think meat alternatives for the meat eaters or the vegetarians who are missing corn, because corn is not vegan. Again, there's quite a lot in health food shops mainly, and actually in supermarkets. Supermarkets, Linda McCartney sausages and Linda McCartney sausage rolls, which are in the vegetarian section of the supermarket. So good. So my boyfriend, Omni, well he was, vegetarian now, but he loved the Linda McCartney sausages, like loved them, and his friends do, and they're meat eaters. So, smashing. Mint. Anyway, and I love the sausage rolls, I think they're amazing. What else is there? Yeah, in Holland and Barrett and health food shops, there's the Cheatin range, like Cheatin ham, chicken rashers, Cheatin turkey, turkey roast, things like that, which are also good for Christmas. Tofurkey, I think they do that in most health food shops. So yeah, get yourself to a health food shop because there'll be a lot of alternative meat things. And I think Quorn also do some vegan stuff now, but I haven't actually seen it personally in many supermarkets. But also tofu and seitan and tempeh. Tofu is the most common. You'll probably be able to find tofu again in most supermarkets. In the kind of, I think it's in the refrigerate, like the fridgy sections, kind of near cheese and milk, and that is like a Cauldron brand, which also do like falafels and stuff like that, which is vegan. But yeah, there you can find like tofu, and that's so good because you can like mix it up, make it into a scramble, and then it's like scrambled eggs on toast. But it's not quite, but it's really good. So there's that. And that you can put that in stir fries, you can put that in pasta, you can put that in loads of stuff, and it kind of adds a kind of meaty taste, not only meaty taste, but that kind of texture, chewy texture, if you know what I mean. And that's honestly my main kind of piece of advice would be, if you're considering going vegan, whether you're meat eater or vegetarian, first of all, if you know what kind of person you are, if you know that you can cut stuff out cold turkey, or if you need to transition, then if you know which one you are, then try to do it your way, if you know what I mean. Or if you want to go cold turkey and then you're finding it too difficult, then don't give up. Just try and transition. Oh, sorry. Try and transition, or try and just try to do it a way that suits you best, basically. I think the first kind of thing, after you've decided which route you're going to take, first thing to do would be think about the things that you already eat. So make kind of a list of things like for dinner or breakfast or lunch, and things on snacks, things that you eat. You'll probably find that most people will be vegan anyway. I mean, I know, people have kind of like roast for dinner or something, but then they'll have mashed potato, which can easily be vegan. Potatoes, again, easily be vegan. Vegetables, stuff like that, obviously vegan. And it's just kind of like the main thing that you'll need to change. So whether you, decide, oh, I'll have a, Cheatin' turkey roast instead of a normal roast, or I don't know, something else, or like vegan shepherd's pie, it's easy to make. Vegan lasagna, they've actually just bought one out in Tesco's, which is good. But again, you can make them. Pasta dishes, easy to make vegan. Stir fry, love stir fry, easy to make vegan. Those things, like hot dogs, sausage rolls, obviously salads and stuff like that. There's so much stuff which can so easily be veganised that if you have a list of things that you already have, then it'll be, I think, make the transition easier. And then if there is anything that you think, oh, I'm really going to miss that, and there's no alternative for it, then just try other things. See what's in the health food shops, what's in the supermarkets, what's online. Especially if you're a good cook, or if you feel like you want to try a bit of cooking, then look up vegan recipes online. And just try and go around supermarket stuff. And as I say, it can be really fun trying new stuff, even if you think, oh, this is going to be awful. Like, it's still fun to try. You know what I mean? I had my mum to go vegan with, so that might have made it easier as well. Financially, it can be a bit of a strain as well, maybe doing it that way. So yeah, just try, maybe stick to what you know first, what you know is vegan, what you already have that's vegan, and then add in the other things and swap out things like obviously milk, quite easy to swap out, margarine, if you have butter, vegan margarines in most supermarkets, things like that, cheese, if you want to try the vegan cheese, and yeah, just try and find alternative stuff that you already have, and try loads of new fun vegan things. Just remember, you don't have to be perfect with it. If you're transitioning, you're no less than someone who goes to vegan straight away. If there's something, if you, also on the health side of it, if you do have some kind of intolerance, then do the best you can. And if you slip up, just get back on the wagon. If you accidentally have something that's vegan, we've all accidentally had something that's not vegan, and it's fine. Just get back on the wagon again. And if you can, maybe join some social networking sites, like Facebook pages or things like that for like vegans, transitioning vegans, or new vegans. yeah, there's a lot of help out there. And we're not a cult. We're just a group of people. Some of us can be dickheads. Some of us are lovely. Find the good ones, and we'll help you out as much as we can. So yeah, good luck if you're trying to become vegan, or if you want to become vegan. Ask me any questions if you have any. And yeah, I'll make a more in-depth video if you want with specific things. But this is just an overview for now. So thanks for watching. Bye.